Okay, graphing parabolas. So there are two different types of parabolas we're going to graph. And what we're getting into now is conic sections. So taking sections out of three-dimensional figures and looking at what they could possibly be. So there's four types. There's parabolas, which is what we're doing today. There are circles, which is what we're going to do next week. And we'll do parabolas next week also. There are ellipses and there are hyperbolas. Okay? We're going to spend some time on this. If we're not back at school right now, we're going to spend time kind of baby stepping our way through this stuff. I'm going to show you a lot of information today on this stuff. I'm going to have 3 or 4 videos, so please pay attention to that. Okay? Our homework, I'm going to do 4 or 5 problems off the homework on videos, and hopefully that'll help you understand the material a little bit better. Okay? So the first type of parabola is a parabola that can look like this. You can go up or you go down. We've seen this parabola a ton. Okay, pointing up and pointing down. Really, the only things that we care about as far as this parabola goes is that it's pointing up and pointing down. We have y equals a parentheses x minus h squared plus k. That's our formula. Again, h and k are back. They're going to continue to come back all the time. All right. H and k represent my vertex. Right, and that kind of makes sense. I mean, vertex is here. This is called vertex form, by the way, or the vertex is there. If A is positive, it's pointing up. If A is negative, it's pointing down. All right, so if they ask you that, it's pretty easy to figure out. Then it says we have a focus. Now, the focus is a little dot that's inside. That's called the focus. And the directrix is going to be a line that's underneath. I'm going to talk about more about those. But every point on a parabola, if you take that point, is the same distance away from the focus that it is from the directrix. All right, so our focus, and every book does this differently for some unknown reason, I have no idea. But our focus in this problem is hk plus 1 over 4a. So we're going to take our a value, we're going to multiply it by 4, and then take 1 divided by that number. And that would be our focus. Okay? Our directrix would be y equals k minus 1 over 4a. Okay, so it's the opposite direction. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to graph this in a different video. All right. There's another type of graph though that we're going to be getting into, and this one is a little bit different. It's going to be talking about graphs, parabolas that are going left and right. So you can have parabolas pointing right, or you can have parabolas pointing left. And this is an or too. And this formula looks like this. X equals a y minus k squared plus h. Again, your vertex is still hk. Your focus is now h plus 1 over 4a k, because it's going left to right. So h, this would be your left to right. This would be your up and down. And then your directrix would be x equals h minus 1 over 4a. All right, and I'm going to go through all this when I go through the other videos of how to do some of these problems. Okay, is there any questions, any concerns? Please shoot me an email. There's some good instructions in your book on pages 599 and 600. I'm going to do, like I said, homework problems, and hopefully that'll answer or quell any questions. Honestly, this is probably the toughest stuff in this chapter. If you can figure this stuff out, the rest of it's going to be a breeze. Okay?